Have you ever been in a legally confusing situation and weren't sure what to do? Those days are over. Listen to Sabi Law on the Beat 97 ABJ to know what's up. Sabi Law is up every Monday, Wednesday and Friday from 8:55 a.m. Exclusive to the Beat 97 ABJ.
Hello, Abuja. Today we'll be talking on tax. And in this case, a very special tax is called the tenement rate. Some people will say, is it the tenant rate? No, this is tenement rate. So today we're going to tell you what it stands for, who's going to pay it, who should receive it, and really, is it even a legal thing to be paid? And I have with me Mr. Kenechukwu, who's going to lead us on this discussion. So over to you, Mr. Kenechukwu.
Thank you very much, Mr. Kachi. So the tenement rate is a tax that is chargeable on land developed and occupied. Land developed and occupied. You cannot charge that on an empty land. You cannot charge that on land that is not developed and is not occupied. So even when it is developed and it is not occupied, so it is not actually, any fee you are paying cannot be called the tenement rate. Now it is payable by people who are occupying such property. More or less to say the tenants. And that is why you said it is called tenants rate, in other words. But the actual term is called tenement rate. So It is paid by the occupant of such property. And it is paid to the local government authorities. For instance, in Abuja, we have AMAC, we have Gwagwalada Area Council. Those area councils are the local authorities that are responsible for tenement rates. So when you see somebody that comes from Aegis, somebody that comes from Ministry of Land, someone that comes from Ministry of Housing, or your estate managers come to you and say you have to pay tenement rate to us, please kindly know that you pay the tenement rate to the local government authorities in that in such area. Now, residents who are occupying property in Abuja are technically exempted from paying this rate because there is no act of the National Assembly empowering the area councils on how, what, and when to collect these rates. Yes, there are still some some matters in court over that subject, and I don't think it's been concluded yet because there are two court of appeal cases that are saying you should pay, and the other one is saying you should not pay.
Well, that's the stance. That's as it stands and as we know it right now. Now, for avoidance of doubt, I would want to know. So, if who in this case, if you have a 6-bedroom flat, who should pay tenement rate? Is it the landlord or the tenant in the building?
The occupant.
The occupant.
Whoever is occupying it.
So
the
it
landlord
is an issue for tenancy agreement. So I always advise that landlords and tenants should ensure that they specify who to. As a matter of fact, in Abuja, flats in Abuja pay as high as 73 to 100 and something thousand as tenement rate. So if your rent is $1.5 million and you're going to still pay an extra 100,000 as tenement rate in a year, it means that your rent is $1.6 million.
Exactly.
So you need to put this into consideration. And I've also had situations where tenants will always send the notice to their landlord, or landlord pay. No, it is on the occupant. So it is important. It's a utility, just like water bill and electricity bill. The occupant should pay. Bills, So whatever be the situation in this case, both parties should look into it. And as to what we have just said now, our authorities, Section 7 and the 4th schedule of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Also, we have a case law, a decided case, that is the case of Planned Shelter Limited against Abuja Municipal Area Council, AMAC, and 6 others. This authority is unreported, but upon request, we can provide. Thank you.
Have you ever been in a legally confusing situation and weren't sure what to do? Those days are over. Listen to Sabi Law on the Beat 97 ABJ to know what's up. Sabi Law is up every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 8:55 a.m. Exclusive to the Beat 97 ABJ.